Alright guys, this is the last update on the build for my micro bootlegger cedar strip kayak. It is September 17th, 1 year and 1 day from when I started this project. As you can see, the foot pegs are dirty. I have actually already taken the kayak out. I took it out last Friday for the first time. I did not get any video of that. I had my daughter with me. She didn't really want to be there, so trying to get her to take video and stuff wasn't the easiest. I did get her to take a couple of pictures though. The kayak floated really well. But today we're going to talk about the bulkheads. I just got finished installing them. When I took the boat out on Friday, I just pushed the bulkheads into place. I used 3-inch foam for my bulkheads. The kayak, when I built my kayak, if I don't remember if I talked about it or not, but my hull shape isn't exactly lined up with what the frames were. When I fiberglassed the inside of my hull, the hull had relaxed some. So I couldn't quite get the hull to bend back up as much as it was supposed to when I connected it or when I fiberglassed it to the deck. So what that means is my width of the boat is slightly wider in some places than what it was originally. I'm thinking it's supposed to be more vertical at this part of the boat, and mine came out a little bit more oval shaped. So I did use one of the frames from farther back in the boat to cut a close shape, and then I kind of just fitted the foam into it at that point. The frame that was farther back was wider, and then I just worked my way, shaving off parts of the edges as I worked my way back to where I wanted it up there in the bow of the boat. This morning or yesterday morning, I came out and I cut the holes in the bulkheads, and I used West Systems has a flex epoxy. I think it's 301. I'll go look. I'll get the actual number here in a second. We'll walk over there and see. But it's a flexible epoxy. It's supposed to work on multi-material. I sanded the back of the plastic ring. And then the instructions for the epoxy tell you to flame the plastic to oxidize it a little. So I did that as well. And then I left the epoxy to cure overnight. And then this morning I came out, tested it out, verified that me pulling on it wasn't just going to rip it right off the foam. And I just got finished siliconing both of the bulkheads in place. So I'll wait for the silicone to dry before I put the lids on, but it's just these 8-inch rubber lids off of CLC, Chesapeake Lightcraft. The rear bulkhead went in a lot better. The back of the boat maintained shape a little better than the front did, and the frame that was about right where the bulkhead actually is, fit just about perfect. So I was able to use that frame as a template and cut it out. So back here I have the same 8-inch access. So I'll be able to put stuff in the bow and the stern of the boat through these 8-inch hatches. I wanted to use one of the big oval ones here in the back, but I only have 10 inches from the bottom of the boat to the top. And the oval hatch I wanted to use was 10 inches wide, so the ring and everything, it wouldn't quite fit. There wouldn't be any foam for it to glue to, really. I was just afraid it wasn't going to work. Plus it's more expensive. So I ended up just going with the 8-inch round for the front and the back. I'm not sure how often I'll actually use these hatches. Most of the stuff I do is more day trips, or not even really day trips. It's more just a couple of hours out and back when we go camping. I'll take off for a little bit and then come back in the morning. And then during the day, we typically play with the kayaks and stuff. We don't really take off and go across the lake or go out for really long. I might with some friends or something, but let's see, what did I use? So for my silicone, I used just your GE 100% silicone, and then the G Flex 650 toughened epoxy is what I used. But that's it for the build. I'm going out again Friday, and I'll try to get some video of the boat out on the water to finish up this build. But we'll do one last walk down. The seats are in the bed of the truck, so I don't have any way of carrying the boat in the truck just yet. I do have a lumber rack, but I didn't like the way the boat was going to sit on the lumber rack. So what I ended up doing was taking the back off of my 14-foot trailer, letting the back end of the boat hang off the back, and carrying the boat on a trailer. So yeah, 48-pound boat on a multi-thousand-pound trailer behind a massive diesel truck. It was kind of hilarious. I did use some of the leftover foam from the seats, or from the bulkheads, and put it on the front. I noticed the boat was rubbing just a little. And I didn't want it to tear up the boat, so here's the view out my backyard. Nice big cornfield. Unfortunately, they got 144 acres right there for sale, so I'll probably end up with neighbors in the near future. I need to mow. I'm doing that tonight. All right, one last walk by. I hope y'all enjoyed this build series. I will probably be doing another one in the future. I'm still trying to figure out what boat I want, when I can start. I'm leaning towards Nick Shada's Runner. It's a 17-foot single-person expedition sea kayak. I really like the looks of it. So, thanks for watching.